Good evening, everybody. This is Evostatus update 3D. That's right. We had a lot of technical update information going out there. Maybe it wasn't so clear, but this will be clear for you. Okay. Okay. So what are we going to do? Where are we at right now? Let me try to explain it really easy for you. Working on the news structure and the news feeds, the news part of it, which you see when you go to the Media for the Masses business section. Well, we fixed some problems, and then I found some new problems. The new problem is that apparently the news, which should be updated every 10 minutes, well, it can't be updated because it's being too hard on the server that's hosting that site. So I'm working on fixing that problem and debugging that problem, and hopefully we'll find a quick solution really quickly, hopefully without having to reinstall everything. Okay, now right now there is every English feed that's available from Google, that's offered from Google, that they collect. Eventually there'll be all the languages news feeds that are from Google, and the Google stuff is just a model. Okay, it's just what I'm using for the test model. In the end, there'll be much more than what Google aggregates. Okay, there'll be a lot more than that. That's not all. But I've got to work on that and debug that a little bit more. Okay, I know that it's still looking not so great. I know that it's not very usable. This is what we call maybe alpha stage. It's not really for people to use yet, but I'm happy that you're here. And if you keep coming back and you keep checking, you'll slowly see like a flower open up. You're gonna see a lot of usability coming out of this. Okay. Now let's talk about the groups. I've implemented the group system, and I'm working on what's called organic groups, but we call them evolution clusters. Okay, I'm creating what's called at the center of that an open campus. Okay, this open campus is a very important part of the site. I believe that there'll be lots of different types of open campus material, not just for ESL. You know, I believe that the internet and the internet is a powerful tool, not just for media or whatever, but for everything, for information. And universities, you know, they're great too, but I think that they're going to go the way of the dinosaurs. So education will be part of it, but it's not something that you have to go to, and it's not something that you'll even see at the center of the net if you don't want to. Now, I know that sounds like everything in German. They say alles nicht, right? But bear with me, and you're going to see what I mean. Okay, so what are we working on tonight? Well, I'll be working the next until my head falls asleep on the table, like every day. I'll be working to create the group structure, and I'll be testing how the group works. Okay. I cannot explain to you without being too technical where we're going with the groups, but I can tell you right now, we can't go there until we could see what the groups can do. What exactly are the limitations of each group, and what I can do to make each group better. So I've got to see what I can do, what the system could do, and then we're going to be implementing it, and we're going to be implementing it soon. What kind of stuff is going to be in each group? Well, it's going to be not that difficult. We're going to see in each group, we're going to see, for instance, in the evolution cluster group of the open Evo campus, in the open campus group, we're going to see, well, an open campus for the city here where I'm living in China, and inside this open campus, all the students, all the people in ESL, they could go there and communicate. But then there's going to be individual campuses, and these individual campuses are going to represent the centers that they've gone to. If they've gone to EF or Wall Street or any of these other language training centers, there'll be a campus that represents those centers, but not copyright, not going in on their copyright stuff at all. That's just for them to meet in their groups. Okay. within my group for my students who might be viewing this right now. You're going to see the material that I've used for my training, what I've provided. Within the, for instance, what kind of material you'll see? Well, you'll see some videos, you'll see all the documents, you'll see forums specific within each group. You're going to see even a wiki, which I forgot to mention in the technical upgrade. But there's going to be a wiki section, and in fact, there's going to be a wiki section in every section of this site, because this is the center of the net is wiki redefined. This is collaborative media. You know, I don't know if it's redefined or if maybe just something like wiki. Obviously, wiki was doing very well, which is good. Wiki's a great tool for the world, and there's a lot of room on the internet for a lot more greatness. There's a lot that we could do when we work together with this information, so we're going to put it together in a way that could help, I don't know, help do whatever you want it to be. So as of tonight, I will be working on the groups. I've got a deadline coming. I'm using this with my students, and I'm using it. I'm going to be using the groups with my students, and they're getting ready to finish their course, so I'd like to get something going for them for their testing now. I don't want you to think that this is going to be just a site that's for studying English or ESL. You have to understand that using this for ESL right now is allowing me to create the structure and the platform that will need to be used in all other areas of presenting information. Okay, so what's important for me is to build the roads first and see how well they work. And just like any road in the world, there's a lot of different cars carrying a lot of different things on each road. So right now we are laying the foundation of content delivery in this content management system, and I hope you stay tuned. If the technical stuff is too technical, I cannot simplify it any more than what I am right now, and I don't want to go into detail because I don't want to lose you guys. So feel free to sign up and register if you'd like. I cannot promise you any good features, and there's a chance that I might have to tear down the site and reinstall it because the last month, a little bit more than a month now, I've been working on learning Drupal. You know, there might have been some stuff that I put in there when I was learning that we don't really need, and it might be causing problems, and I'm not sure about that, but I'm going to be working on that all night in the next days to find out, and you will see a great change. So thank you for this time. I'm sorry that there was not a non-technical update in the Status 2 update, Evostatus Update 2 series, but here's a non-tech one for you now, and stay tuned. There's a lot coming. I hope you're excited because I am. So I'll see you guys in the next update. Thanks.